Looking for that beautiful finishing coat? Want your next project to last for years and look like it was done by a pro? Using a primer will help you achieve that pro finish. Before you get started, here are the supplies you'll need. First, be sure to prep your room and walls before starting. See our prep overview video to learn more about prepping for a paint project. If you've never used primer before, you may have a few questions. When do I use primer? It's always a good idea to use primer, especially for sheen uniformity when you're switching from a low to high sheen, changing from dark to light paint color, or if your walls have a lot of repairs. Also, when you're painting a room susceptible to humidity, like a bathroom, to help avoid mildew and leaching. If you decide to use paint plus primer, be sure to apply 2 coats, as you'll be using it as a primer first, then your final paint color. What color do you use to prime your walls? The short answer? Shades of gray. Many paints achieve their true color, and in less coats, when applied over a gray tinted base coat. The best option is to apply primer with a paint and primer combination. Valspar color samples are conveniently coded to tell you which shade of gray you might need to achieve. Ask a store associate for help on choosing the appropriate shade of gray. When you properly apply primer to the surfaces you plan to paint, you get a smoother, more professional look. It blocks stains and odors, assures better adhesion, speeds top coating, prevents peeling, and gives you the truest color in fewer coats, so you can move on to the next project. Most latex primers dry to the touch within 30 minutes to 1 hour, but don't paint until the primer completely dries, which can take up to 3 hours, depending on temperature and humidity. Once it's dry, it is prime time for painting. For more painting how-tos, visit valspar.com to learn more.